camps have sprung up across the metro in very visible areas. So, what can the city do about it?
Omaha Mayor John Ewing is asking the city council to give him time to study the issue. He wants to devise a pilot program to bring together all the city agencies which help the homeless. First Alert 6 producer Roger Hamer has more.
Popping up everywhere, and those living here are not shy about where they set up shop. Officials say homeless encampments are more visible than ever before, so much so that people are calling city leaders with their concerns.
Just that there's encampments and people are concerned for the safety of the people that are there, as well as the environmental effects of it.
The city council is set to hear about banning these encampments and even creating penalties for those who do not comply.
We believe this would be hard to police. We believe this would distract officers from some of the other duties they have when we are approximately 100 short, even though we are rapidly working to get that shortage addressed. We think the officers being tied up with encampments could take away from their ability to respond to emergencies.
Omaha Mayor John Ewing is assembling around a dozen local groups that work with the homeless to find eventual long-term solutions.
So to put people in jail, national research has shown is not effective. What is effective is getting people the services they need, whether they be for mental health, drug addiction, or needing skills to be able to find a job, and then looking at helping to move them toward permanent housing.
The plan calls for addressing the root causes of homelessness.
A faster, more coordinated response to encampment closures that remains centered on dignity, compassion, and the goal of permanent housing through the use of data-driven decisions and broad system collaboration.
The proposal would identify camps, issue a 7 to 10-day vacation notice before closing those camps, locate potential housing options, and expand staff to help the homeless.
I see increased age in the population that we're serving and increasing medical complexity, increasing chronic medical problems, and increasing complications that are keeping people on the streets longer.
Melissa Neuenfeld is the Chief Operating Officer of Heal Omaha. Heal Omaha provides high-quality health care to the homeless by going where they live. She says the first step is identifying why people are living on the street.
They're in survival mode, and their immediate concerns are, where am I going to eat, where am I going to sleep, where am I going to go to the bathroom, and how am I going to keep myself safe? So planning for other things is really difficult. So if we can have more personnel, more human beings making connections with people who are experiencing homelessness, that's really what I think is going to be the difference in how quickly we can move people from homelessness to housing.
The mayor is asking the city council for a 30-day planning session followed by a 3 to 6 month program to initiate how the coalition decides to move forward toward a more permanent solution to a growing problem. In Omaha, I'm Roger Hamer, First Alert 6.
Mayor says he heard a lot about the homeless problem during the campaign last spring and says the issue needs to be attacked now. City Council will hear comments from the public concerning its proposal at tomorrow's meeting.